Tonight, more complaints and confusion over how specialty license plates are scanned. From toll roads to meter readers, KXAN found difficulty here in Austin distinguishing between certain characters, which, as KXAN investigator Matt Grant reports, can cost some drivers.
You pay to park.
Yeah, I knew it was a mistake.
Only to come back to a ticket. It happened to James Marsh after hiking the Barton Creek Greenbelt. Records show he paid to park when he got this $30 ticket, even though he had almost 2 hours of time remaining.
They must have confused O's for zeros.
The problem stems from his plate.
My plate is Bodro, B-O-D-R-O.
An old nickname.
It stems from back in the days when Jesse the Body Ventura was a big deal.
Now Bodro is wrestling with the city of Austin. The meter reader entered in the plate incorrectly. Instead of typing in the letter O, they typed in the number 0, and that showed Marsh didn't pay even though he did, which landed him a ticket. I's and O's are only available on specialty plates. The rest of us are assigned 1s and 0s. It's supposed to help avoid confusion.
Well, I learned my letters and numbers when I was 5 years old.
Instead, as you may have guessed, it's creating some challenges.
It's insanely frustrating.
Last month, Stephen Heyman said toll scanners aren't reading his plate properly. And in July, a meter reader ticketed this woman because she entered a hyphen in the Park ATX app. Marsh's ticket was ultimately tossed out, but he worries the same thing will keep happening. He says an officer with the municipal court even told him to enter a 0 in the app next time instead of an O to avoid any more ticket troubles.
To me, that felt incorrect because you're basically lying to avoid a problem. So I really felt, in a catch-22 situation. What do I do now?
What he did do was turn to KXAN.
KXAN has a great reputation for being citizen advocates, so I knew you were the right guy to contact.
We reached out to the Austin Transportation Department. A spokesperson confirms one of its parking officers did not follow procedure, telling us, "We will be speaking with the officer and providing retraining on the issue with the parking enterprise staff to ensure individual mistakes such as this one do not happen in the future."
It makes me feel better, but let's see what turns out.
Matt Grant, KXAN Investigates.
According to data from the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles, over 1 million specialty license plates were issued last year. That's about 4% of all vehicles in the state. It's unclear how many other tickets are incorrectly given out. KXAN investigators found out of more than 2,500 parking tickets contested in court this year, 55% were dismissed, suggesting they were issued in error. The Texas Department of Transportation says it is aware of these issues impacting specialty plates and working to, quote, gain a comprehensive understanding to mitigate further issues.